defense the other night, 15 steals, 10 blocks. Only the second time in franchise history you guys have hit those marks. How important is activity on that end going to be?
Extremely important. That was incredible by our group to lock in and focus, and it's one of 82. So here we are with the second game and another opportunity to step on the floor and really get after it defensively and stick to our principles, compete, defend, share the ball, and have fun doing it.
Obviously no DeJounte, but get Zion back tonight. How big is that just to kind of have him back after kind of a sick week for him that it's been?
Yeah, it's huge to get Z back. He's excited. Our group is excited to get him on the floor tonight and get after it. It should be fun. It's going to be a good test. They're a young, scrappy team, and you have to come in and beat them. And if not, you find yourself in a long game.
Portland's also a tall team. They're the tallest team in the league. They got 11 guys, 6'7", are taller. It's tough to combat height, but how can you try to neutralize it?
Really with our principles, come out and compete at a high level. Use our speed and our quickness. We do have to do a good job of rebounding the ball, and we can go offensive rebound as well. They gave up some second chance opportunities last game, so we want to try to take advantage of those moments when we can do it. But really, just using our speed, being smart, and executing, locking into the details.
Zion, any minutes limits? Is he good?
He is a restriction on him. We won't. It won't be a full throttle, but we'll see how he feels once he gets on the floor.
What kind of restriction are we looking at?
Just not his normal minutes. A little under that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Offensively, how do you expect things to change without DeJounte tonight? These next few weeks here.
Yeah, we have to. The ball handling duties is by committee. Z will handle some. Brandon, CJ. Jose, and so those guys, it's a responsibility on them to take care of the ball, number one, and then continue to play fast, be smart, just make simple plays, and if we do that, we'll be fine. We'll get quality shots.
And with B.I., it was noticeable how many times y'all really worked to get him in the low post for a lot of his shots in that last game. How much has that been a focus this season as a way to kind of get him more around the basket and less around that mid-range that y'all talked about?
Yeah, it's definitely a focus of trying to get him in opportunities where he can be at the rim and just creating some plays for him that gives him an option to get rim or threes. And he did a great job of recognizing mismatches, knowing when his play is called, how to operate in that space, and we'll keep working at it.
And with Eve, it looked like a lot during that first game. His hands were straight up in the air when he was contesting. How much has that been a message from the coaching staff about, not allowing guards to kind of take advantage of your hands being in the wrong place or legal guard in position, that type of stuff?
Yeah, I think we saw it in preseason. He had a few games where he got into foul trouble, and it'll happen, just being a young player, learning the league, learning how gamesmanship works, but he's picking it up quickly, and he's understanding that if I'm going to go out here and be a shot blocker and be a good defender and be valuable, he can't get into a ton of foul trouble night in and night out, so he's picking it up.
Last year, still with the Wizards, Denny Avdia scored 43 points against you guys. And that still sit in the back of your head, and did you prepare for that tonight?
Not at all. I didn't even remember he did it. So, yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you, Willie.